Yeah, we've sort of 2 games really close together, so the boys came in after the game. Had a day up at Chesterfield and get a day off and then back to it again ready for the Brighton game. Yeah, George was available, he trained the last couple of days with us, so he's looking sharp. He's not a couple of weeks out, so there's no issue about putting him straight back in again, so I expect him to be involved on Saturday. Still recovering, he'll still be in a, we're looking at, all in probably 6 weeks, so he's probably got about 4 to go if we push him. He's progressing really well. Simon's been great with him, and Scotty's been working extremely hard. You can see him in here every morning at back of 7, pushing hard, and he's actually running now. He's on the Alter G, so he's getting moving, and try to push as hard as we can, but within a limit that we don't overdo it, and he breaks down again. So no, I've been really pleased with him. We're just desperate to get him back. Really, I hope we could get him some game time, because if we don't manage to do that, then he's got the whole close season that he's not going to play as well. So if we could try and get him a few games, would be great. But as I said before, it's important that we don't over push him. We have to make sure he's back strong, he's back healthy, and if that means the time for him as he gets game time, then great. Yeah, we're looking to recruit in that department as well, so it's an area we're trying to strengthen. As I said before, it's important we get the right types in. We need a little bit different types in there, and it's football, you have to have that variety. We've been looking at their teams recently, the teams in the cup games we've played against Oxford and Reading and things, and they have changed the team quite a bit, which I would expect them to do. They're sitting in a great position in the Championship, and the ultimate aim for them is to get promoted to the Premier League. So I expect there to be some changes, whether that's a full team, whether it's 5 or 6, I don't know. But to be honest, they've got a huge squad and a really strong squad. So any that it comes in, we looked at the probably the weakest squad they could put out, and you get a few internationals in there, you get boys with fantastic careers, so it's whoever they put out is going to be a really tough game for us. We're going to put out the strongest team we can at the moment, because I think we've not got a huge amount of games now. We just play Saturday, so we've got that recovery in between. It gets the team together more as well, and if we can get a cup run, it'd be great, and it's an opportunity to go down to Brighton and hopefully try and progress. Yeah, that's the key. If you can get into that habit of winning, winning and going to the next game and expecting to win the next game and expecting to win the one after that as well, it's a key factor in football to have that mentality about it. So hopefully we can try and do it. It's about just picking the team that I think will go on the day and win the game. That's it. And what I want to have. Ideally you have 2 really good players in every position. If you can get to that stage, you need a big squad. You need big finances to do it, but that's it. And then it's about managing the guys that aren't playing. So, George has done really well since he came in. I think he's a good player. He's very steady, professional. Players like him. So, we need more of that type that can push everyone when they get in, they can stay in.